Chapter 1, Differentiation. So first we are going to discuss the derivative at a point. Okay, so let f be any real valued function we can say that f is differentiable at point x is equal to c for c lie in the interval ab if limit x tends to c, f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c exists, and if it is exists, it is denoted by say f dash c. For example, suppose f of x is equal to say x square. Find f dash 2. Okay, so what is the definition here? F dash c is equal to limit x tends to c, f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c. So this is equal to limit x tends to 2, f of 2 minus here f of 2 minus f of x minus f of c, f of x minus f of 2, so that is or 2 square is equal to f of x is equal to x square. So f of x is equal to, so this is equal to limit x tends to 2, f dash 2 is equal to f of x minus f of 2 divided by x minus 2. But what is f of x? It is equal to limit x tends to c, x tends to 2, f of x is x square and f of 2 is 4 divided by x minus 2. Now if we simplify this is equal to limit x tends to 2, on the numerator we can write this as x minus 2 x plus 2, since it is a square minus b square divided by x minus 2. So this x minus 2 get cancelled here, and this is equal to limit x tends to 2 x plus 2, which is equal to 4. So the derivative of this function f of x at x is equal to c is equal to 2 is what? 4. Similarly, if you want to determine, suppose f of x is equal to say again x square, and you want to determine derivative at point say f dash 3, then again by using the same formula, limit x tends to 3, f of x minus f of 3 divided by x minus 3 is equal to x square minus 9 divided by x minus 3, as limit x tends to what? Here limit x tends to 3, so this is equal to limit x tends to 3, x minus 3 x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. So this x minus 3 get cancelled here, and x plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 3, which is equal to what? 6. So here what is derivative of function f of f dash 3 is equal to, so here f dash 3 is equal to 6. Okay, now next say example number 3, or we are going to discuss here left hand derivative and right hand derivative. So first left hand derivative is equal to f dash c say plus is equal to left hand derivative. For left hand derivative we write it is what? Minus. This is equal to limit x tends to c minus f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c. And what is right hand derivative? Right hand derivative is equal to f dash c plus is equal to limit x tends to c plus f of x minus f of c divided by x minus c. Now when we are going to take a left hand derivative and right hand derivative, for example, in previous example, when x tends to 2 in the neighborhood of 3, all the points are positive, so there is no need to take left hand and right hand derivative. Similarly here, as x tends to 2 in the neighborhood of 2 contain all positive points, but for example, if we take say a function f of x is equal to mod x and you want to determine f dash 0, then here in the neighborhood of 0, 0, it contains some positive point, some negative point. Okay, and this function f of x is equal to mod x has different value. When x is positive, then f of x is equal to x, and if x is negative, then it is equal to what? Minus x. So in that case we are going to determine left hand derivative and right hand derivative. So first here given f of x is equal to mod x, and we want to determine f dash 0. So therefore f dash 0 is equal to, first we are going to determine left hand derivative. So left hand derivative means what? F dash 0 minus, which is equal to limit x tends to 0 minus f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0, x less than 0 of f of x. F of x is what? Mod x, minus f of 0 is 0 divided by x minus 0. So this is equal to, now this is equal to limit x tends to 0, x less than 0 of mod x divided by x. Now if x less than 0 means what? Value of this mod x function is minus x divided by x, and limit this x will get cancelled here, and it is equal to what? Minus 1. So what is left hand derivative here? F dash of minus 0 is equal to minus 1. And what is the right hand derivative? So right hand derivative is equal to f dash 0 plus is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus of f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. Now what is a limit x tends to 0 plus? It implies limit x tends to 0 but x is greater than 0, f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. But as x tends, this is what? Limit x tends to 0, x greater than 0, f of x is equal to mod x, f of 0 is 0, this is equal to what? X minus 0. Now as x greater than 0 implies the value of mod x is equal to x divided by x is equal to 1. So what is right hand derivative? Now f dash 0 plus is equal to what? 1. So here okay, here the left hand derivative f dash 0 minus is not equal to f dash 0 plus, and therefore f is not differentiable. So when we say the differentiable, here we take the definition left hand derivative and right hand derivative. So when if these two equal, then it is equal to what? F dash c. If this left hand derivative and right hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative, then this is equal to what? Then we can say that this derivative is equal to what? F dash c. But here left hand derivative and right hand derivative are not equal, and therefore f is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Now next there is one more definition to find a derivative at a point. Say the second definition is f dash c is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of c plus h minus f of c divided by h. So you can apply this definition also. For example, if f of x is equal to x square, and if you want to determine say f dash 2 here, then by using this definition f dash 2 is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of c plus h. So what is f of c plus h? It is 2 plus h minus f of 2 divided by h. So this is equal to, what is f of 2 plus h? F of x is equal to x square. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of 2 plus h is 2 plus h bracket square minus f of 2 is 2 square divided by h. So this is equal to, what is 2 plus h bracket square? This is equal to limit h tends to 0, 4 plus 4h plus h square minus 4 divided by h. So this 4 will get cancelled here. 4h plus h square is equal to limit h tends to 0, 4h plus h square divided by h is equal to limit h, this is equal to limit h tends to 0, h we take outside, then it is 4 plus h divided by h, so h will get cancelled here, and this is equal to what? 4. So what is f dash 2 here? F dash 2 is equal to 4. Same we obtain here by using first definition. Okay, so this is, you can apply the second definition to find a derivative at a point. Now you can use any definition to find a general derivative. So say f of x is equal to x square, and to find a general derivative, say f dash x, if you want to determine f dash x, then you can use f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0, h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. So this is equal to limit h tends to 0, h tends to 0, x plus h bracket square minus x square divided by h. So this is equal to x square, limit h tends to 0, x square plus twice xh plus h square minus x square divided by h. So this x square get cancelled here, and if we take here a limit h tends to 0, twice xh plus h square divided by h, and if you take h outside, then this is equal to limit h tends to 0, h tends to 0, if you take h outside, this is twice x plus h divided by h, so this h's get cancelled here, this is equal to limit h tends to 0, h tends to 0, twice x plus h, and which is equal to twice x. So what is f dash x here? F dash x is equal to twice x. So this is a general derivative of function f of x at any point x. Now what is the geometrical meaning here? The geometrical meaning, geometrically, say this is the xy axis, and suppose this is curve is given. Say this is the curve is given. This is, we know that this is a parabola y equal to x square. Then okay, I'm going to write here, say okay, suppose this is the, okay, so this is the line, okay, this is the second line. Okay, I'm going to draw another graph. Say I'm going to take here, suppose this is the graph is given, and say okay, here is the point P and here is the point Q. Say this is the point, say x y, and this is the point, say x, f of y or f of x, x f of x, and say here x0 plus h and f of x0 plus h. Okay, then this is called the secant line, and this is what angle theta with respect to angle theta of the line PQ. This is angle theta created with respect to created with respect to x-axis. Okay, this is what theta. Then then what is the slope of this tan theta? That is, tan theta is equal to, what is slope of this line is equal to f of x0 plus h minus f of x0, okay, divided by, okay, suppose this is the point, say x0 and f of x0. Then as we know that, what is the slope of the line PQ? Suppose this is the line given, say this is the point P is equal to x1 y1, and this is the point Q x2 y2. Then the slope of line PQ is equal to, say slope is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So similarly, this is what x2 y2, and this is what x1 y1. So x2 minus y2 divided by x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1, or y2 minus y1 divided by, sorry, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is what slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what is slope here? F of x0 plus h, and here x0 plus h minus x0. So this x0 get cancelled here. So what is here? Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to slope. So here slope is equal to f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 divided by h. Now as h tends to 0, so if we take limit h tends to 0, then this line become tangent line at point P. So if we take the point, if we take the limit, say h tends to 0, so what happened here? This is what a tangent line at point P. So what is a tangent line? Tangent line means what? It touches. What is tangent line? Tangent line means what? It touches the curve, touches curve at only one point, at only one point. So this is not a PQ is not a tangent line, it is a secant line. But when you take h tends to 0, then this line is what? A tangent line at P. So when we take limit h tends to 0, it gives slope of the tangent line. So if we take limit h tends to 0, then this point Q is what happens when you take the limit q h tends to 0. This Q is what? This is as h tends to 0, this Q is approaching at the point P. So when we take limit h tends to 0, this is equal to, so what is slope of tangent line? So slope of tangent line is equal to f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 divided by h. So this is what? Slope of tangent line, tangent line. For example, if we take a simple example, say here, say suppose this is the x and y axis, and we take, this is the equation, y equal to x square, so, and say this is the point 2. So what is the slope of the tangent line at x is equal to what? X is equal to at x is equal to 2. So to determine slope, we want to determine derivative at x is equal to, we want to determine f dash 2. So what is f dash 2? It is equal to, just we have determined, it is limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2, which is equal to limit x tends to 2, x plus 2, which is equal to what? 4. So what is the slope of this line at x is equal to so slope of tangent line is equal to what? The slope of tangent line is equal to what? 4. Okay, slope is what? 4. So, and how to determine this tangent line equation? Tangent line equation is y minus y0 divided by m into x minus x0. So what is this x0 y0? So at x is equal to, this is x0, so x0, what is f of then y0 is equal to 4. So what is the equation of this line? It is y minus 4 is equal to, slope is what? This is m, slope is what? 4. So it is 4 times x minus 2. So if you simplify this, it is equal to y is equal to 4 plus 4x minus 8. So this implies y is equal to 4x minus 4. So this is what? This is the equation. This is the equation of tangent line. Y is equal to x minus 4. This is what? Equation of tangent line at x is equal to 2. So what geometrically, what derivative represent? It represent a slope of tangent line, incline. So here you can observe, here you can see. Okay, so at this is what I'm going to explain one more time. Say here it is the curve. Suppose this is the curve is given, and if we take the, suppose this is the secant line passing through the 2 point. If it is passing through 2 point, then it is called secant line. Say x0 and f of x0, and this is x0 plus h and f of x0 plus h. Okay, say this is the point Q. So as we know that, suppose this is the if p is equal to x1 y1 and q is equal to x2 y2, then slope of line PQ, then slope which is equal to m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, by using this is what? x1 x2 y2, and this is what? x1 y1. So what is slope here? The slope is equal to f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 divided by x0 plus h minus x0, x2 minus x1. So this x0 get cancelled here. The slope of line PQ is f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 divided by h. So what happen as h tends to 0? So when h tends to 0, this line is what, this line become tangent line. This line is what, tangent line at p is equal to tangent line at p is equal to 2. So this is what, a tangent line when q tends to q approaches to what, q approaches to 2, q approaches to p. Okay, so when q approaches to p, if h tends to 0, as limit, if limit h tends to 0, then q tends to what, p. Q slowly tends to what, p. So as q, say this is what, when you approaches q at p, then this is what, finally you touch the p at only one point, and this is called the tangent line. So what is the slope of, this is the slope of pq. This formula represents slope of line pq. So what is the slope of tangent line? For tangent line we want limit h tends to 0. If limit h tends to 0, then this is what, a tangent, a slope of tangent line. This is what, slope of tangent line. What is meant by tangent line? Tangent line means it touches, this is what, tangent line. Tangent line, it touches the curve, at one point. So hope you understood this. Thank you. So finally you can say here, limit, what is the slope of tangent line, is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of x0 plus h minus f of x0 divided by h.